Hello everybody, welcome to Track Mods, welcome to the live stream with the tiny 2500 scale original series Enterprise that's getting put into this little box with a background star wall as a tiny diorama. And I'm here with my friends Ken from Ken's Hobby Bench. Say hello,
Hello,
Ken.
everyone.
And Keith from Bricks and Sprues. Hello, Keith.
Hey, everyone. How we doing
How
tonight?
are you guys? I'm doing all right. We got Jeff here. How's it going, Captain Charlemagne? Welcome to the stream tonight, Jeff.
And Jordan wanted me to pass on a hey, how are you doing?
How you doing, Jordan? Hey, how are you?
Him and I just finished recording, so
excellent.
Yeah.
Some Reliant footage.
Some Reliant footage.
Or your intro together, I guess.
Yes.
Because you record the footage on your own, and then you guys just get together on StreamYards and do an intro, right?
That's correct. Yep. Basically saying what we've done and what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna be doing something with Alec there. We both have the Cerritos, and he asked me a few months back when I first got the Cerritos. He proposed doing a buddy build with him, and I'm gonna be ready to start on that pretty soon.
Oh, so buddy builds are so tight.
Buddy builds are tight. Oh, they sure are, sir. They sure are. For anyone who doesn't know, go on YouTube and check out Pitch Meeting. Pitch Meeting. It's got its own channel now, but it started on another channel called Screen Rant, where that guy was just one of the comedians, one of the writers. All right, so what I was doing last night was I was trying to figure out how to get this hooked up. So I was trying to solder the, I'm just going to put that in here. So I got to get my wires from the nacelles hooked in to each other. So
Deep Space Crafts is here. He says evening.
Hey, how you doing, Deep Space Crafts? Trying to remember his name. There's so many viewers we get and names to remember. I think it's Alex? No. Derek? No. I don't know. Tell me in chat. I'm sorry.
Is it Steve Dave?
Steve Dave?
Yeah, Steve Dave and me.
I don't know.
That's from Clerks. The movie Clerks.
Never saw it. It is Derek. Hey, I was right. That's right. I think we met Derek at Wonderfest. He was up at the HTM room there with us. He's a taller fella with a short haircut. And he's really nice. Okay, so maybe I'll turn on my soldering machine. Get a little bit of solder. And get my wires untangled.
Yeah, he confirms that you did meet at Wonderfest.
That's right. Yeah, he was with some other visitors and came up and hung out with us in the HTM suite, watching Andrew do the Aztec decal removal. We're removing masks and window masks on the Enterprise D model. Speaking of which, Andrew will be on tonight after me, I think. I didn't notice anything on Discord, whether he had posted yet or not, but sometimes he doesn't do that right away ahead of time. So we'll see. Andrew's supposed to be on at 9.
Yes.
So I got 2 of these nacelles, so I need to figure out how I'm gonna, I guess I'll have to kind of put it like this and have it sort of hanging around there with the other one, right? good thing about this Omni Fixo, I can just put it in the clip and hold it in place right there, just like that. Let me just, everybody close your eyes. I don't want to make anyone sick. We'll just get in there a little bit more. How's that? All right. This light, though.
Derek says he's got his flights and rooms sorted out for next year.
Excellent.
Next year, a few weeks from now is next year.
A few weeks from now. Yeah, that's what it's going to feel like.
Very close.
Yeah.
In the next couple months, it's going to feel like it's in a few weeks.
And at the rate I'm going, my Kronos won't be done.
No?
You don't think?
No.
It's such a complex model, especially if you want to do it right, like Keith's doing.
Yeah.
Like you're taking all the steps, right? You're doing every little detail. You know what I mean? I don't think when I do mine, I don't think it's going to be quite that proficiently detailed, but I'll do the best I can. That might be the first model that I actually make the way it's supposed to look without any,
Well, technically, if you're
mods.
making it as the Kronos one, there are still a few mods that need to be made. That are,
Mhm.
minor stuff that makes it more accurate. Like just drilling a few extra windows or filling in some windows, that sort of thing. So technically, you would be modding the kit.
Yeah, because all they did was print the same
accuracy.
Yeah. Well, because all they did is print mold the same pieces they did for the
Katinga.
Yeah.
For the hull of the ship, and there's just some minor stuff they want you to change to make it the Kronos one.
So is Mary home? Is she watching the show too?
Mary is.
Well, hello, Mary.
And Helen says hi too.
Hey, Helen.
Hi, Helen. Good evening.
I do have some trivia lined up for tonight.
That sounds fantastic.
And the first category tonight is going to be music of the 1970s.
Ooh. We were born in the 70s.
And I'll start right now. Question number 1. Which Irish rock band released a song in 1976 called The Boys Are Back in Town? Which Irish rock band released a song in 1976 called The Boys Are Back in Town?
I know the answer, but you know what? I always thought they were a Canadian band.
Oh. Well, everybody feel free to shout out in the comments there what the answer is.
I thought they were Canadians. I wonder if it's because they've toured around Canada a lot.
Could be.
All right, that goes there, but I'm going to need... this one's got a clip onto there. So I need a tiny piece of shrink tube. So tiny, in fact, I can't even get my wire into it. Oh, hey, oh. So now I gotta get this out of the way, this out of the way. So I gotta try to... Let us get just a little bit closer. Upon closer inspection. There.
Keith, did you want to play with the trivia as well?
Small.
No.
I was thinking if you do, you could probably use the post a comment under Jody's name.
If I decide to, I can, yeah.
Yeah. Or you could just say eventually when we get later into the questions.
We don't have any answers as of yet.
No, we don't. So I'll give it a couple of minutes.
Right, this is going to be tough. I need to get this up away from the plastic a little. And we need a touch of flux. I'll put a little on there. But what I'm going to do is try to bend that down slightly, like that, to line up with the red one there. So now we get this right over to here. Everyone is on the edge of their seat. Okay.
No one will remain seated during the soldering of the wires scene.
All right, get a little bit on there. Try not to do it over the model, which is something I've done, and dripped solder onto the plastic. Might have a little too much on there. That shrink tube's not going to get on there. See if I can maybe get rid of some. Oh, it's stuck together. But the blob of solder is way too big for the thing to go over it. I'll have to try to get the other ones to be far away from it, because I got a lot to work with here. This one's still pretty long. I haven't clipped it yet. So if I clip this one a little bit away from it, and let's get the end.
Yeah, this band is a Irish rock band formed in Dublin in 1969.
Guess who just got back today? Those bright-eyed boys, they've been away.
Now, there's another band that's also
nothing
played
to
that
say.
song, The Boys Are Back in Town. So I don't know if that's the band you're thinking of. But
Jeff says,
which
"I
Irish
do
rock
not."
band released a song in 1976 called The Boys Are Back in Town?
So yeah, maybe I'm not thinking of the same band. That wasn't the right song I was singing. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back. No?
That's the song.
Okay.
All right. The answer is okay. What's your guess?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Trooper.
they did sing it at one point, Trooper, but it's
Oh, they're not the original artists of it?
Thin
I didn't know
Lizzy.
that.
Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy. Ah, yes, that's right. Thin Lizzy. See, I'm more familiar with the Trooper version, and they are a Canadian band.
Yes.
That's
and
why
Trooper
yeah.
played at a bar I used to work at one time back in the past.
Oh, cool.
In my younger days.
They've played Sudbury several times. Them and April Wine can't stay away from here. Okay, so we got that red one on. And maybe I can paint over the solder with something later on just to make sure that it doesn't make contact with the other wire, because it's going to be close. It doesn't look like I'll be able to get it far enough away. I'll put a little bit of stuff on there anyways.
Okay, here's question number 2, which is a song I'm sure all of us have heard. But the question is, which Jamaican artist released a song in 1974 that begins with the lyrics, "Everybody was kung fu fighting"? Which Jamaican artist released a song in 1974 that begins with the lyrics, "Everybody was kung fu fighting"?
That's a Jamaican artist? Or is not the song "Everybody was kung fu fighting"? It just begins with those lyrics?
Yep.
Okay. So whose song is that? Kung Fu Fight. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I can't remember the name of that band. See, I don't keep up with the current music trends.
I recently purchased the most popular online and decided to test it with you. If you have diabetes.
Oh, if you have diarrhea, you know. All right, I think that one worked out a little bit better. Jeff says, I do not know, but shocked to hear that that band is Irish, about the Thin Lizzy. Jeff might be also thinking of the...
That's the song there.
That's the song there. So that was a Jamaican artist. I didn't know that.
Yep.
And it's not Bob Marley. I know that.
If you listen to him singing the words, you can kind of tell there's a little bit of a Jamaican accent there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a song that, like I said, I'm sure everybody here has heard before. I wonder if I just made these questions too hard for you people.
Well, it depends who's watching. There's not too many people watching right now, so... People probably had a million other things that they could do.
Some people may be eating supper right now, depending.
That's true.
Yep.
It is dinner time. Key's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, I already ate. We eat at 4.
Nice. Okay. So again, and this time I'll give the first name of the artist. What Jamaican artist released a song in 1974 that begins with the lyrics, "Everybody was kung fu fighting"? Hint, first name, Carl.
Carl... Well, it's not Karl Marx.
Are you sure?
Probably not. I'm pretty sure it's not.
He was
Karl
dead
Marx.
by then.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's not him.
And Mary doesn't have an answer?
Mary definitely knows that song, but like me, probably doesn't know the artist. See, I was born in the 70s, but that doesn't mean I was listening to music until I was like a teenager.
But you've heard the song probably many times.
I have a radio.
There we go. Mary got it. Carl Douglas.
Carl Douglas.
Great job. Yeah, it's a
Nice
real
job, Mary.
Jamaican sounding name.
Yeah, it's just totally.
You can just tell by his name he's Jamaican.
He was just Jamaican it up.
Yeah.
Well, Mary's cousin's husband is from Jamaica, and his name is Anthony Hamilton.
There we go. But Hamilton is a common name in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. And actually, his real first name is Essen. But I guess his nickname or whatever was Anthony.
Oh, okay.
A little more Canadian or whatever. He's pretty cool. Okay, let's get this, if I can, get this little light stuck in here. I'm only going to need one little light right here. Try and get it right in the center. Just going to hold it with my tweezies here for a second. Easy peasy, just like Wheezy. So
using super glue?
Yeah, I'm using the super glue. Once I put this secondary hull together, I'm going to probably have to adjust these pylons to align them at the proper angle. I just got them kind of temporarily set in there so I could do this. Of course. I guess it can float around freely in there, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so this has to go up. And hopefully there's enough light coming through that it illuminates the neck. We'll see. Hey, did I not put the other?
Uh-oh. Oh! SpaghettiOs?
Oh, indeed. Fiddlesticks.
Perfect Nugan. No, wait, that's Drive Driving.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't attach that one. All right, let's get this clamp back in here. Hold on to that so I don't rip everything to the little smithereens. Smithereens. Do my best to get this apart. I folded the wire over and tried to compact it. I might have to get my magnifying looker-loos out. Can't see what I'm doing. I cannot see a bloody thing. I'll do a bit of microsurgery on this shrink tube here. I don't want to break the little wires. They're so minute and fragile. They just rip right apart. So I'll try to warm it now that I've got the... There we go.
There you go, Jody. If you need, I sent you in Discord a list of alternative cuss words.
Alternative
Yes,
to what? To fiddlesticks?
exactly. I think that one's in there too.
I know some more advanced ones.
Yeah, I know. We all do.
All right, let's get this one on here. We didn't have the negative power wire. I missed it by that much. What do you know about that, Chief? Missed it by that much.
We have some more comments in here.
Yeah.
What? Are they answers to
PJC
the question?
2.0. Oh, PJC 2.0 is here, and he says, "What diorama are you
PJC.
building?"
I am building a 2500 scale TOS Enterprise,
Hey, Paul.
and
I'm
I'm
just going to
putting
assume it's
lights in
Paul.
it.
I have no idea.
And once I'm done, I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it into this butter dish right here, in which I have painted the inside white, and I've made a bunch of... So I'm going to put a light back here, and I drilled a bunch of holes for a starry background with some little bit of color in those holes. I'm hoping that those will show up a little bit different colored. So that is going to go into this little box. And I plan on using the cotton technique, cotton and airbrushing, to make maybe a little nebula that's coming out of here. So this little Enterprise is going to be inside this as a tiny little diorama.
Well, that's cool.
So now I've got to get that wire back on there. So let's see if I can solder it again without putting a big globule on it. The first time was a success, and usually when the first time is a success, but I made a little mistake and I have to try again, the second time is generally not as successful. I'm just going to trim that down a touch. And
All right.
We'll get the
Question-
camera back in here.
Question number 3. What album by Pink Floyd featured the Prism cover?
Ah,
What album by Pink Floyd featured the Prism cover? That's an easier question, right?
yes.
All right. Good.
Everybody's got the t-shirt.
Yes, they probably do.
That was my impression of Robert Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Everybody's got the Pink Floyd t-shirt. Okay, so... What Pink Floyd album has the Prism photo on the cover?
Waiting to see if Mary's going to answer again.
Oh, Mary knows the answer.
Or Helen. Helen can answer.
Absolutely knows the answer to this one.
And if she does, it'll come up as me.
Well, there you go. The guy I called Paul, which may not be Paul, but PJC, said, I built a Battle of Mutara Nebula diorama a while back, but haven't finished it because the effects board I wanted before it became unavailable. Well, that's no good.
Oh, that's too bad. Would you do to make a nebula? If you can explain that to me, that'd be great. Any tips on how to make a little nebula would be great. The only time I did something like that was when I did the Enterprise D exploding over Viridian 3, and I used the cotton balls and the fire effects and airbrushing. I wonder if I got a picture of it here. Let me see.
It was in your intro video.
Yes, it was in my intro video. Right there. So that's a 2500 scale Enterprise D, just a little guy. And what I did was I cut the model apart and I built the top. You can't see where I'm pointing with my arrow on the screen. That's silly. Anyways, I'm pointing at the Cobra head neck section there where the battle bridge would be. So I had to make all that. And then I had to make the underside of the saucer where it separates, because this tiny model is just a one-piece model. And my plan was that it would stick back together with magnets and the saucer could separate. But I didn't build, because it's all scratch built by hand. It wasn't perfectly aligned and the magnets didn't quite have enough strength to hold the saucer on. And I was going to scrap it. So I was like, you know what, maybe I can salvage this. So this is on 2 separate stands. So it's basically 2 tiny models that get displayed together. And yeah, that's just cotton balls and airbrushing, lights inside. That's it. Hey, where did we go?
Where did you go? There you go.
There I am. There's me. I got my I got my spray booth on hand, but I'm not gonna be into that just yet. Mary says, sorry, I missed the question. What Pink Floyd album has the pyramid on the cover, honey?
The Prism.
The Prism. Yeah, I don't know why I always say pyramid. Because pyramids are prisms. Sort of. A prismid. Okay, now let's see.
Oh, Will's workshop is here.
Back
hey,
in
Will.
Here. Hey, Will.
He
Hey,
answered
Will.
before Mary. He said Dark Side of the Moon, and Mary said Dark Side of the Moon. And that is the correct answer, Dark Side of the Moon.
All the way from the UK, and he gets his answer in there just ahead of time. Just ahead of Mary.
Just before the person in the same room as you.
Yeah. The last second at the buzzer. Well, Mary's not in the same room. She's in the she's down in the bedroom at the other end of the apartment watching on TV.
Oh, okay.
And commenting with the cellular telephone. You know, the cellular telephone. I had a friend that was in the cell phone business, like, since the early 90s. And he explained to me one day why they're called cellular phones, because in the early days, the transmitting towers were divided into what they called cells, like the geographical areas where the towers were divided into what they called cells, and they had to have cell 1 and cell 2 and cell 3 and so on, instead of having the names of the towns or coordinates or whatever where the towers were. They were just in cells.
They were in cells? Ooh.
They were in cells, yeah. So if they had to do something, they would say, oh, you're going to cell 3. Cell 3, tower 2, if there was more than one tower in a certain cell, right? Like, they were large areas that covered everything, because the towers were few and far between back then. There wasn't a lot.
So PJC says, I just had a vinyl backdrop made for it. I have 2 videos of the build on my YouTube channel.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Sorry there, PJ, for not getting reading your answer to his question there.
I'll definitely check that out. I'm always looking for new builders. I'm probably already subscribed to your channel. Okay.
Question number 4. This should be another
the
easy
red
one.
came off.
Uh-oh.
Of course. Of course it did. All right. Question number 4, please.
Question the 4th.
Question the 4th.
What was the song and title name of the band whose lyrics are, "You can tell by the way I use my walk"? What was the song title and name of the band whose lyrics are, "You can tell by the way I use my walk"? And no, I'm not doing it in a high-pitched voice like the song actually goes.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I am not a merry man. With no time to talk. All right, so I gotta try and get this red one back on here. Once I do, once I'm done with you.
Mary says, "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
Where you can tell by the
Oh.
way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man with no time to talk. I can't find my lucky loose, I can't zoom in and see it close. Where's my zoom glasses? Since I cleaned up, I can't see shit. I got some magnifying goggles. The goggles do nothing if I can't find them. All right, whatever. I'll just have to strain my eyeballs.
Will says, almost Herbert singing that.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man with no time to talk.
Too funny.
Keith, how long will it take you to get here from Ohio to come and solder this for me?
How far is it from you to Howard about?
6 hours.
About 9. So add about 2.5, 3 hours.
It's even farther to go see Ken. He's in the same country.
So yes, Mary got it
not
correct.
working.
It is "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
Staying alive. Come on. I'm trying to get this off of here. Why won't it melt now?
Did you turn your soldering iron off?
No. It's at
not even melting that.
480. It's at 480 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. Okay, got most of it off.
The fifth question in 1970s music. We'll see if you guys know this one.
Fire away.
Before that, PJ has said, I've been thinking about building another diorama of the original Star Trek series episode titled Balance of, it says Toro, but I think it means Terror.
Balance of Terror, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that would be cool.
for a bit now, but I don't have the space in my diorama or in my display room for it.
Oh,
Sounds like you're gonna have to get rid of something. Sell something to somebody. Quick. Question number 5. What Glenn Campbell song hit number 1 in 1975? What Glenn Campbell song hit number 1 in 1975?
Glenn Campbell.
And I'm sure most of us, again, have heard this song.
Glenn Campbell.
But I'll say this right now.
American
It's a
musician,
different genre of
born in-
music. It isn't rock.
It's probably gospel.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, there you go. You got
Alright,
your red lights lit up.
There
And
we
you
go.
got your white light lit up.
My red ones are on. Unfortunately, I lost the blue ones.
Hey, you did too, didn't you?
Yep. So I was trying to remove one to repair the wire, and I ended up breaking it. And then I said, well, I can't only have one because I didn't have any replacements. Okay, so now I want to get this a little bit sort of.
Hey, Trent's here.
Hey.
He says, hey, Jody and Ken. And don't forget Keith. Keith's here too.
What's up, Trent?
How are
I'll
you
read
doing
that
tonight,
the question for Trent again too, so Trent can guess.
Yeah.
This is 1970s music. This is question number 5. What Glenn Campbell song hit number 1 in 1975? What Glenn Campbell song hit number 1 in 1975?
Walk Like an Egyptian.
That was the Bengals.
Oh, I thought it was Glenn Campbell.
No,
Trent
but when
says-
you hear it, you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, when you hear it, you'll be like, oh, I know that song.
Oh my god. Oh, I put what? I just
Oh my God.
Trent says, hey,
trying to
Keith.
shrink that, and I put solder on the outside of the freaking.
Oh,
duty
I do that
thing,
all the
man.
time. Don't worry about it. It's not going to
You'll
affect
be fine.
It won't do anything.
There, I flicked it off.
You showed that solder who's boss.
I showed it. Listen,
Don't be
solder.
flicking people off.
Okay,
Santa will know, and you won't get any good presents.
Santa. Good old Mr. Kringle knows where he can go for Christmas.
PJ says, I'm building my Strange New Worlds Enterprise model now and have begun the long job of masking and painting on the Aztec panels.
Excellent. Excellent.
Nice.
That was the first, while I didn't have the Strange New Worlds version at the time because it wasn't out yet, but the first model kit that I made on my journey of this wonderful starship building hobby was the Enterprise, the Discovery version of the Enterprise. But I didn't make it look like the regular version like it looks. I made it look like the refit version, as it would look if it was a refit in that, of that version of the ship. I can show you. You want to see it? If you say you want to see it, I'll go get the model and I'll show you. Or I can just bring up pictures on here, whatever. The pictures are probably better than actually showing you the model.
Yeah, bring that up for us.
Remove from studio. Oh, what happened to my screen? That was weird. That was very weird. Let me see.
And he says, PJ says, sure, he'd like to see it.
Slides and PDFs, video file, image file. There we go. I just did this 10 minutes ago. I should know what I'm doing. Pike's Enterprise refit. Let's see. All right.
Will says, I've started moving some bits around in the workshop today. Allow space for the K1 Max and the Subaru build next week. And the Baron's here. Baron says, what's happening, dudes? And Jody's muted himself. But does he know that?
He doesn't look muted.
He was muted. I saw the mute symbol beside his name.
Is he having issues with his mic?
That's, yeah, it looks like he's changing mics. And eventually, hopefully, we'll hear him again. Oh, boo. Can you change to your headset or something? Or
Try dropping one in the case, shutting the lid, opening it up, and then pulling it back out. Maybe it'll reconnect.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Can you hear
Hello.
me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can hear you now.
It's not showing up. Okay, there we go. My mic disconnected, and then I got a notice on my computer that said not enough USB power to process. I switched from the newer one to
The older
my
one?
other one. Well, my the built-in one on the camera here.
The Baron says a
Try to
graphic
put it back.
about technical difficulties with Kirk in a triple pile would work great for these type of snafus. Yeah, it would, actually. Will says you maxed out your USB bandwidth. So Keith, do you think you'll just keep working on the Kronos one there for now, and then just submit it for the following year for Wonderfest?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
I don't know what's going on. Will says I maxed out my USB bandwidth. Yeah, that's what it said, something like that. I don't understand what that means or what to do to correct it. I don't like how. There's the camera, there's this camera. I guess I could disconnect that camera since I'm not using it.
very possible.
Stop camera. I don't know, but can you guys hear me fine? I'm using the default mic on the
That sounds just fine
on the MX Brio now. I'll figure out the wireless one some other time. I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, Will says if you're using a hub, try a direct USB port. You can only have so many items using the ports.
Yeah, it is in one of those hubs. There's only 3 things. And one of them wasn't even active. The only active thing was the microphone and the secondary camera, but I didn't have that camera added to stage.
Interesting.
All right. So this is the bottom of my Pikes Enterprise refit. So I made the housing around the lower sensor dome there. That's all made from scratch by hand. And the actual dome is the Bussard collector dome that you're supposed to put in the front of the nacelle, the little spinny part. So that's the part that you attach to the motor and that part turns. But since I didn't use that part, I used it to build my little sensor dome there. See,
That's cool.
I click on a button and it doesn't do anything. StreamYard has been like this for me for like the past 2 weeks. I go to click on a button or a tab or something and it flashes, but then it doesn't come on.
Was that what you're trying to do?
My picture just...
Yeah, I changed that back to there for you.
Okay. So let's remove that image. But I press the plus button here, it flashes up and then it goes away for a second.
Interesting.
Which is strange. Let me see if I can grab more than one. Okay, so there's the bridge. There's the impulse engines. There's the side. There's the nacelle. Oh, I can only pick one at a time? It's only letting me pick one at a time. So there's one. So there's the bridge. There's the other Bussard collector spinny part thingy right there, that dome in the center. And the rest of the bridge is all scratch built with little plastic bits and little pieces.
So to answer your question, Ken, yes, I'm going to continue working on the Kronos one to try to get it done. If I get it done for this year, I'll take it this year. I'm not expecting to be done. And if I'm not done, I will take it next year.
Take it to Wonderfest 27?
Yep.
Okay. It's huge.
There's the dish. I'm bad at this. I don't know how to add all the... It won't let me pick more than one picture to like go through them and stuff. But there's a video of it on my channel, and there's a bunch of photos on my page and stuff like that. Just go get them.
All right. So to answer question number 5, what Glenn Campbell song hit number 1 in 1975? Their answer is Rhinestone
Stone
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Again, a song I'm sure most of us, if not all of us, have heard. That looks awesome.
Way. So there we are there. So the deflector dish, the photon launcher, the sensor dome at the bottom, the bridge dome there. I added the little window for the officer's lounge. We got 4 impulse engines. Added the little crystal there. So I made that whole little
sweet
impulse deck. Thank you very much. And you can see the nacelle. So what I did was I took about a 1/4 inch out of the center of the nacelle there, and I narrowed them. So that's why I didn't use those domes. Kind of looking for that refit Enterprise look, right? From the motion picture.
Right.
And then I added these top and bottom fins right here. And yeah, of course, the Arboretum window. So that was the first kit that I did.
Nice.
First model kit. My first model wasn't a kit, it was a scratch built one. You're all seen that. Way back on the shelf. So back to this little Enterprise. You got another question for us, Ken?
Oh, I got
That was
many
the last.
more
that
questions.
was the last music one, right?
Yes.
Am I too loud?
No, I don't think you are.
Okay. Excellent.
The next category
Because I can be.
Okay, the next category is science fiction.
Oh, I know a thing or two about that.
Well, that's good.
Science.
Science fiction. Question number 1. Before she was blasting xenomorphs and saving cats, what was Ripley's first name? And nope, it was not Ripley.
He knows what it was.
Question number 1. Before she was blasting xenomorphs and saving cats, what was Ripley's first name?
I bet Keith knows.
Nope.
No?
And we have Sharks here.
I bet Keith's wife knows. Hey, Ricardo.
The Baron says
How's
Ellen.
it going?
Baron says Ellen. Trent says Helen. PJ says Ellen Ripley. Trent says, hey, Ricardo.
What's up, Ricardo? Oh.
Do either of my co-hosts here, or I guess Jody or my fellow co-host, because it's not my show, do either of you guys have an answer for the question?
I do.
And what's the answer?
But Trent answered it. It's Helen.
Helen Ripley?
Yeah, isn't it Helen? Or is it Ellen? I thought it was Helen.
There we go. The Baron got it with Ellen.
It's Ellen?
So did PJ. He got it as well with Ellen Ripley.
I thought it was Helen.
But
What
close.
the hell? Andrew's here.
Hey,
Andrew. How's
up,
lighting
Andrew?
that tiny ship going? Well,
Andrew, are you going to be streaming tonight?
inquiring minds need to know.
And Trent says, "Hey, Andrew." Well, he tries to say, "Hey, Andrew," but he really says, "Hurry, Andrew."
Hurry, Andrew, hurry. I'll show you in a moment how lighting is going. I did have my inner chiller grills lit up with those little blue filament lights, but I damaged one, so I had to remove both of them. So now we're just going with the classic TV look with no lit nacelles, just the Boussard collectors. Oh, let me get the little power clips here.
Andrew says, "I
There.
plan on streaming as long as the whole kids going to bed thing doesn't turn into a disaster. We do have a sick kid in the house at the moment."
Oh, that's too bad.
He says, "I'm just getting the live stream set up as we speak."
There we go. So we got this one's going up into the saucer. The neck's even lit up a little bit. That'll be enough.
That's good.
Yeah, let me see if I can just tone it down a little bit for the camera. How much can I bring that down without losing it? Here we go. If I cover those up, we can see in there. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of light into the neck. Not a whole lot, but that's okay. And we got these lit. I'm going to have to make new domes. I think I got my angle fairly good there. Let's see if we throw this on. Yeah, that looks like they're going to be sort of in the right place. This one might need to lift up just a little bit. It's looking pretty good. So they're on this. It's on this little steel tube here that I bent slightly. Idea is that is going to go into here. So may have made my tube a little too short.
Well, that's not good.
What I should have done was have the power coming in through the end of the nacelle right here. And then that could be hidden in the whatever I make for like a nebula. I wish I would have thought of that. So something like that, but I wanted it if I can turn this. Probably not, because it's glued in there pretty good. If I turn that, it's just gonna break all my wires.
PJ asks, "Couldn't you break the nacelles open to fix the blue lights?"
That's actually what I did. I cracked them open, but I had them glued in there, and I damaged the light taking it out. They're these little rubber filament lights, and they're flexible, and I had them secured in there quite well. But what happened was the wire broke right at the entrance of the pylon there, so I didn't have room to get in to fix it, so I had to take it apart. And in my effort to crack open the pylon, I damaged the light, so I removed the second one because I didn't have another one to replace it. If I had extra lights, I would have put another one in, but I didn't at the time.
Good night, Will.
Good night, Will. Thanks for joining for a little bit there, buddy. Appreciate it.
Good night, Will.
And Cam is here.
Good tiny Saturday night, everyone. Hey, Cam. How you doing? Okay, so that didn't quite get stuck together. Try to get a bit more glue into it.
Hey, Cam.
All right, ready for the next question?
Yes, sir.
All right, question number 2 in science fiction. What performer from Psycho got attacked by a robot in the black hole? What performer or actor from the movie Psycho got attacked by a robot in the black hole?
Black hole sun, won't you come? Baron von Fuego, says Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Perkins, yes.
Anthony Perkins. Okay, that gap is not filling or not closing for me. So
Give him the
I'm
clamps.
gonna get a little. I'm gonna give it the side. Just hit it with a little powder, a little of the powder. Push that into the crack there. Everything can be solved with a little bit of white powder.
Andrew says, when I don't know an actor's name, I just guess Jeffrey Combs.
Seth MacFarlane.
I was just about ready to say that.
PJ
Good old
says, I've
Sethy
got
Mac.
some sets of those lights too. Been thinking about using them in my 1/1000 scale NX01 model Enterprise.
Perfect. Want to see mine? It's gonna anyway. 1 second.
1001, 1002, 1003. Oh, wait.
So this is the refit. And we got the nice little moon.
Yeah,
nice
I remember
little
you working
moon
on
thing
that.
right there
Yeah, I love that moon base.
to repair the base. Yeah, let's just turn on the ship. Boom. So I didn't have those filament lights at the time. So what I did for this was I took clear sprue. I took some pieces of clear sprue, say this long, and I just put LED lights at either end of the clear sprue, so it lights up like a fiber optic. So this is the refit. I got rid of those what do you call them, pontoons coming off the back there, and I made some impulse engines. And this actually has a little crystal in there. If you can see it, turn it off there. We've got the cover. So it holds still. There's a little actual crystal inside there. And the dish right here, that's another detail from the Discovery Enterprise model that I didn't use because it's for the Bussard collectors. Just turn that. See the detail in there. So it's like inside there. I filed it down so it was open. Stuck it in there. And then the actual dish is the bridge dome from that Enterprise model.
Baron says UV resin works great for attached LEDs to clear sprue fiber optic.
Yeah, I don't have any, but yes, it does. So I made that neck. I extended the neck and made it bigger. So that's like a little scratch built neck. I built the pylons. There we go.
Andrew says, so
NX01.
Jody, what builds are on your wish list for 2026?
Like, which ones am I planning on? I just started recording my first video for the little scratch built ship that I made. This little guy that I made on the live streams.
Yep.
So I have a 1000 scale Excelsior kit that Howard sent me. So I'll be making a larger version of this one. It's on here. It's too bad I lost my lights in the saucer, but we got a little bit of blue in the deflector. We got a little bit of lights in the markers there. So I'll be
Andrew-
making a large version of this.
Andrew
And
clarifies on also, or what would you like to do?
oh, well, I'm only kind of thinking about the ones I have already. I have an Enterprise C that I picked up at Wonderfest that I have a plan to do my best to make the Narendra class, the concept of the Enterprise C, what it should have looked like. Just got to figure out a way to lengthen the nacelles. I haven't thought of a plan yet to make those nacelles longer and just squish, because the Ambassador class has a cylindrical secondary hull, and I want to kind of do the opposite thing I did with the Enterprise D, how I tried to make it cylindrical so it would be a TOS Galaxy class. But I need to do the opposite and sort of flare that out, so I probably have to add some pieces to the side. PJC has a Franklin model, renamed the USS Freedom. I haven't finished because I have to break open to fix a lighting problem. Not looking forward to that. I like the Franklin. It's a pretty cool looking ship. I'd do a model of that if I had one. But pretty much any Star Trek ship I would probably do and make. It's just when I'm buying models, I gotta choose carefully which ones I buy. Whenever I can, like, buy models.
Andrew says,
Okay,
there we
so
go.
now-
Stream is all scheduled and set up.
Excellent, Andrew. Excellent. So
Don't forget
my
to post
next
that on
step,
Discord, Andrew.
next step is this saucer here. Not sure if my little... Tried to make a little impulse engine right there, because this is just a little solid plastic bit on the back. And we can't have that. We need red impulse engines. So I'm going to try to get some light funneling through there. So what I'm going to do is just hook it up and see how bright it's actually going to be.
So, Keith,
Once I put that together.
Yes, Ken.
do you want to take over reading comments and I'll carry on with trivia?
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
You ask the questions, he gives the answers.
So the last one I read was this one here from Andrew.
All right. All right. So Baron says he just picked up the Reliant
Shove this
kit,
in here for now.
but I still have the 1996 Enterprise cutaway model in the backlog.
Oh, cool. That's a cool model.
It is.
All right, so it looks like just with one little light in there, looks like it's going to come out the back. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Looks like it's going to come out the back, so I think I might be able to just drop a red paint in each side and have what I need there. This is way too long. Go ahead, Keith.
Andrew says his tea's not yet made. Can't have a Canadian Starship stream without tea.
No. I'm actually going to switch to Earl Grey after this coffee is done.
And
Have my Earl Grey while I watch Andrew.
There you go. And PJC says you can find the Franklin model online.
Yeah. You can.
And Fat Man Kitchen is here. How we doing?
Tommy?
Hey,
Or
Tommy.
Tony?
Tony, yes.
Tony.
Tony, yeah. Tommy is following Ghost. Tony is
Yes.
Fat Man's Kitchen.
So the
My
answer to
mistake.
that question number 2 was Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Parkinson's.
Question number 3 in science fiction. What performer or actor played Engineer Ensign Rivers in Star Trek Enterprise? What performer played Ensign Rivers in Star Trek Enterprise?
I know the answer. Bet Andrew knows it. Keith, you know this one. Let's see if chat knows it.
What is it? What was the question?
I will read it again. The question is, what performer played Engineer Ensign Rivers in Star Trek Enterprise?
Oh, I don't know that.
Yes, you do. All right.
I'm
So
with
this has like a.
Seth MacFarlane.
All right. See the very chippy corner of this point here on the front of the neck?
Yep.
That needs to. That butts into the curvature right here. So it's not allowing for full contact. So I'm just going to take a file and I'm just going to file that down a bit, give it a little bit of that contour, try to fit it into there a little nicer.
And you went with standard Jeffrey Combs.
Oh, Jeffrey Combs plays everybody on Star Trek, but not that one, no.
So yes, the answer is Seth MacFarlane. Granted, he only was in there for 2 episodes, but that's who played.
It was
Ensign
2?
Rivers.
I thought it was only the 1.
Nope, 2 episodes.
I thought it was only the 1 cameo.
Nope, 2. If you look him up on IMDb, it's 2 episodes.
Oh. And that was long before the Orville.
Yes.
It's better. Okay. Let's get a little bit of goo on there. Bit on the tip. Just a wee bit on the tip. That's all.
Question number 4.
Question the 4th.
In science fiction, what 2018 film features Natalie Portman as a biologist exploring a dangerous zone?
I know which one.
What 2018 film features Natalie Portman as a biologist exploring a dangerous zone?
The Friend Zone.
Oh, Natalie Portman just friend zoned you.
Oh, that's dangerous. You know, I think I need to push this one inward. Hopefully I can. It's like it's up it's like it's a slightly longer than the other one.
All right, question 4 one more time.
Looks a little higher, eh? The one on the right. I got the angle good, but this one is
It does look a little high, yes.
yeah. So I either got it. Yeah, you can see in the middle here. I got one inserted a little bit too far, so this one needs to come out, and I got to try to reset that one. So
what 2018 film features Natalie Portman as a biologist exploring a dangerous zone? And Jody, you said you know this one?
I do.
What's the answer, Jody?
So
you're telling me you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
You asked
There
them
we
too
go.
quick.
Trent's got it. It was one of those things where you know it, but it's like, brain fart. Trent's got it.
Yes, the answer is Annihilation. Good job, Trent.
Yes, good job, Trent. Good job. Indeed.
His Google skills are top notch.
That's right.
I see your Google technique is unmatched. Where did you pick up such a technique?
Question 5. In what movie did Kurt Russell play Sergeant Todd 3465?
Sergeant Todd.
In what movie did Kurt Russell play Sergeant Todd 3465?
I haven't the foggiest. I need ticker glue for this one. Where's my... Oh, yeah, my kid took all the ticker glue. Let's see. This one's like a brush nozzle. I haven't used this. I'm not sure how thick it is. Let's see how thick it is. It's so thick it won't even come out of the bottle.
That's thick.
Maybe I have to poke it. Well, I've never used it yet, so maybe I have to. A brush? I don't see a brush.
It's probably in the bottom of the bottle.
No, you know what? I bet you somebody has used it. It just wasn't me. Yeah, that's solid. That's totally dry. Yeah. So, yeah, somebody else got to this one before I did. Right? Can't use that. Garbage.
Do you want to get the comments?
Yep, I will. Trent says my Google foo is strong.
Yes, it is.
And Darth
All right,
says soldier. And PJC also says soldier.
And the answer is Soldier.
So the soldier's name was just Soldier?
What was the name of the film?
Oh, the name of the film.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was Sergeant.
I thought you were asking the name of the character.
Yeah, no, the character
yeah.
was Sergeant Todd, and his number was 3465.
Sergeant Todd.
Both Kurt Russell and his son were in that movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
His son played the same character at age 11, as they're showing the progression through the ages.
And Baron says the glue gnomes are lousy this time of year.
The glue gnomes? Yes.
Yeah.
The glue around here, the glue gnomes are ravenous. Because I have an extremely creative child who's always making stuff and artwork and every kind of medium and making things and building things and making costumes and stuff. So If they need to use a little glue once in a while or tape or whatever, have at it. I can get another thing of glue. It's just I wish I would know that I used your glue and you have to get more. I'd like to be told. All right. So we're looking pretty. Well, hold on. Oh, everybody's eyeballs.
Oh, my eyes.
So that's not bad. That's a little evener. So what happens with this is because I can't determine from these wires here, there's no way to tell which one's positive and negative. The only way to do it is to put the little light on there again. See if it lights up. So this, get rid of the coating.
Trent says, looks
Coating
good,
on there.
Jody. Sorry,
Yep.
Keith. I stole your job.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Jody was talking, and I was looking at something else real quick.
Give it a little sand job there. All right, so now I got to figure out red and black, which one goes where.
And the next category is at the amusement park.
The amusement park.
At the amusement park. Question 1.
Sounds delightful.
In what year did the Disney original Haunted Mansion open?
Oh.
In what year did the Disney original Haunted Mansion open? Everybody should be able to throw it a guess.
I don't know. I've never been to Disneyland and I don't know much about it, but I'm going to guess the 90s because wasn't that based on one of their movies that came out in the 90s?
No. The Haunted Mansion's been around for a long time.
Actually, okay. a little trivia on this question. The Haunted Mansion was planned for when the park originally first opened back in the 50s, but it wasn't ready.
They needed to get the ghosts.
Yeah.
We need some people to work here for about 20 or 30 years before we get enough ghosts.
Yeah, because I know when we went to Disney World in the 70s, it was the Haunted Mansion was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you freeze up? Yeah. Oh, your screen froze for a moment, but you're good now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was just taking a quick break. I was just having a quick break.
Quick nap?
Yeah. Just a little screen nap. Nap. Come on. Oh, I need my little... Oh, it's already on there. It's already present. Oh, pew, pew, pew. Come on.
So we have a guess from Jody, and we have a guess from Trent.
Trent says 2003.
Oh. Well, obviously not, because Keith said it was there in the 70s.
Well, the original would have been for Disneyland over in California.
What was your question, Ken, for Disneyland or Disney World?
Not specified. Or yes, it was specified. Disneyland.
Disneyland.
In what year did the Disneyland original Haunted Mansion open? The answer is 1969.
1969, dudes.
I would have been off by 3 or 4 years because I was going to go mid-60s.
Okay.
And I was off by a few decades because I was thinking 90s.
Question number 2 at the amusement park. Question 2 is the Gold Coast is home to 4 major theme parks: Wet and Wild, SeaWorld, Dream World, and Movie World. Which one was the first to open? The Gold Coast is home to 4 major theme parks: Wet and Wild, SeaWorld, Dream World, and Movie World. Which one was the first to open?
Ooh.
I've no idea.
Wet and Wild.
And wow. I hope that's a water park.
It's an adult entertainment center.
Oh. Well, Trent says SeaWorld.
Okay, Trent says SeaWorld.
Yeah. And going back to the previous question, he said, that was a good year. Donnie and I were born.
Trent said
1969.
the C word. What?
And Andrew says, my computer just pieced out on me.
Oh no.
Hope that doesn't happen later when I'm streaming. Exactly.
It's happened to me
Definitely.
several times during the stream. In place, I'm just gonna give it a little just give it a little powder.
If anybody else wants
Lock it
to
down.
try for an answer here, again, the question is the Gold Coast is home to 4 major theme parks: Wet and Wild, SeaWorld, Dream World, and Movie World. Which one was the first to open?
I have no idea. Couldn't even guess at that one.
The answer is
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld in
Yay!
1971.
I could guess at that one. Trent says it's all part of the Matrix.
Yep.
What happens if you take both color pills? Like, you can take the blue pill or the red. Hey, give those back. You're only supposed to take one.
Why do I picture that being Homer Simpson grabbing both of them?
Red pill. The blue pills tickle. I need another light. What's this one? Oh, this is the. Okay, that's blue. I need a white one. I need a white light. I should have just a loose one kicking around here somewhere. I don't want to have to get another string of them out just to add one. Wonder if I should use my little got this tiny SMD right here. Look how tiny it is. You can barely see it.
Not even focusing. There you go. Yep.
Use that because I needed to get like kind of close to my little impulse engines right there. Yeah. And I can use
PJ
one.
says the only live streaming he does is of the PS4 games he plays.
Ah, cool. I also have a PS4, but I haven't gamed in a while. Here's the little lights I was using in my nacelles, but as I said, I damaged it. They're so delicate that when I was trying to remove it, I broke the filament. So
All right.
tiny little lights somewhere.
The
Go
next
ahead, Ken.
question
You got
here
the next question.
might be a little easier if people have been to Disney World. Which
I
ride
can't say that I have.
Which ride in Walt Disney World consists of entering an old hotel and taking an elevator ride? Which ride in Walt Disney World consists of entering an old hotel and taking an elevator ride?
The Diddy experience.
That.
Here's one. Is it blue or is it white? Find out.
Keith, have you ever been to Disney World?
Yes. Been there 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
So the ride I'm describing, have you ever been on it?
I'm trying to remember.
Entering an old hotel and taking an elevator ride.
Trying to remember.
The haunted elevator.
Trent says the haunted elevator.
Some red paint on this one. I just got to try to.
The haunted elevator, is that the one that has David S. Pumpkins in it?
David S. Pumpkins?
You don't know who David S. Pumpkins is?
No.
Oh, you need to check that out. It's an SNL skit.
Okay. Last time I watched SNL was like the 90s.
Yeah, the character David Pumpkins or David S. Pumpkins is played by Tom Hanks.
The only thing I could think of would be the Tower of Terror.
The Tower.
But that's not at Disney World. That's at Hollywood. Disney Hollywood.
Like Planet Hollywood or something?
No, Disney Hollywood.
Disney Hollywood. Oh, so there's another. There's a third one?
Then it looks like my question is wrong because that is the correct answer. Tower of Terror.
Yeah, because that's at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Oh, okay. So my fault, everyone. I apologize. I've never been to Disney.
The good name
Disney
of the trivia.
Yeah, because there's like, I know of 3 for sure because there's the Animal Kingdom, there's the Hollywood Studios, there's Disney World, and there might be Well, there's Epcot Center too, so there's 4 different parks.
Okay.
There might be 5 down there. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know there's 4 for sure.
What about the bottom of your head?
You don't want to go down that far. It's a very scary place.
The next question is, what year did Warner Brothers Movie World open? What year did Warner Brothers Movie World open? This is not an American theme park.
1733.
And just so you know, it's not an American theme park.
Okay, 1738 then.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks for guessing. Appreciate it. So closest guess we have so far is 1738.
Yeah, I'm closest.
And I'll tell you this much, and you didn't go over.
I didn't go over? Good.
Yep, you're the closest without going over.
$1, Ken. $1. Okay, so I figured out which one's which, and by the time I cut my 2 little shrink tube things here, I will have forgotten.
And for me, it's the same year I joined the Army.
It goes. Oh, 1739.
Oh, okay. We play that the higher lower game. Higher.
Mr. Brightside says 1991.
Mr. Brightside. Ding ding.
Correct.
Nice.
1991. It's an Australian theme park.
Oh.
And Trent jumped in and says 1981.
Good guess. Difference. Good guess. But Mr. Brightside, good job.
Hey.
Yep, he said open in Australia. Yep. Yeah, a good number of celebrities there when they opened. And I think the themed bar there, the first person to pour a beer out of the
Paul Hogan.
Nope, it was oh shoot, now I can't remember. It was Clint Eastwood.
He's not Australian.
Nope, but it was also so he says I'm in Australia. Mr. Brightside. There we go. Yep, but it was Warner Brothers Movie World, right? So all right, question 5 in At the Amusement Park. What is the name of the huge roller coaster in SeaWorld? What is the name of the huge roller coaster in SeaWorld? Mr. Brightside says, I've been there a couple times. Yeah, when I looked, it looked like it's still like an operational theme park. It's just, us North Americans, that's not something we hear about. Like, I'm in Canada, and the only theme park I know of really and have really been to is Canada's Wonderland. Like, I know of all like the Disneys and stuff like that, but I've never been to any of them.
Canada's Wonderland is probably about the only one in Canada that has like the large rides, big roller coasters, and big attractions and stuff like that. Anything else is pretty small scale.
Yeah, West Edmonton Mall has stuff, but it's not. It's jammed into
a corner
it's still of this big mall.
Yeah, it's still a mall.
Yeah. So, what is the name of the huge roller coaster in SeaWorld? Again, this is just me looking it up on the internet because I've never been to a SeaWorld.
Free Willy.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Nor do I.
And by the way, Mr. Brett said, welcome to the show.
Yes, I recognize the logo. I've seen you in other streams, maybe, or I've seen you in my list of subscribers, perhaps. The logo looks familiar there. I think he's might be one of our HTM regular viewers, possibly one of Andrew's viewers. Also put out a post on some social media there today. He might be. I have a small following on some of the things. Maybe he could be from there.
All right, the answer is the Kraken.
The Kraken. Philip the Kraken?
No, release the Kraken.
And Mr. Brightside just subscribed.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so this guy has got to try to go here. So I'm going to make an effort to try to get those three front facing. I'm not going to be able to get any windows around the rim of the saucer. It's just simply too small. There's not enough room in there. But I'm going to try to get this. So if I put this right here, I can run some tiny fiber optics up against it. I've got holes already laid out. And I'm going to use the tiny SMD at the back for my impulse area there.
Just so you know, Jody, we're coming up on the 1 hour and 50-minute mark.
Alrighty. Andrew starts at 9.
Yep.
So I'll
Got
make
an
sure
hour
I'm...
and 10 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find my my ball burr. Where's my ball burr?
The next category is something I think Jody says he likes, and that's science.
Cookies?
Boobies? The science of cookies and boobies?
So the category is science. Question number 1. How many bones are in a giraffe's neck?
Ah, I know the answer.
How many bones are in a giraffe's neck?
How many bones are in our necks?
Yes, that's the same. It's the same amount. Their bones are just longer in their neck.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to mute myself just for 1 second because I'm using this microphone and it's going to be really loud.
So yes, if anybody's wondering, a giraffe and a human have the same number of neck bones. Which I didn't know until I researched this question.
I did not know that answer either.
Yeah, no.
And I still don't.
Yeah, I thought it was quite interesting. I was like, I saw the trivia question and I was like, well, I better research to make sure that's correct. And then when I researched, it was like humans and giraffes have the same number of neck bones. And I'm like, wow. It's just their neck bones are so much longer than ours.
Just by a tiny bit.
Yeah. Mary says 7. No, that was in last week's trivia with Buck. That was the movie 7. That was under serial killers. Oh, you mean 7 bones? Okay.
How many bones can you fit in your neck?
And Jody, what do you say the answer is?
I thought it was 9.
Okay. Anyone else want to throw a guess out there? Or if you know the answer, throw the answer out there.
9.
Trent's Google foo's broken.
Yo, Google fool. So I'm gonna dot right there. Gotta try and get this facing in the right direction.
Okay, I'm just going to give you guys about another 30 seconds to give an answer. So the answer is
Now I've dropped it.
7. Mary was absolutely correct.
7.
You're a genius, Mary.
She's a smarty pants.
Yep. You're a genius, Mary. And you're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard.
Your wizard's Harry.
Wizard Harry. No, that's just my one.
Okay, the next question under science is a space question.
I know where that is.
The International Astronomers Union has renamed asteroid 1999-UL46 to 70713 something, citing this person's role as a founding member of the board of advisors to the Science and Entertainment Exchange. The International Astronomers Union has renamed asteroid 1999-UL46 to 70713 something, citing this person's role as a founding member of the board of advisors to the Science and Entertainment Exchange.
Carl Sagan.
Ooh, good guess.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Stephen Hawking.
Bill Nye the soy. Ooh.
Stephen Hawking. Good one. Yep.
Stephen Haynes.
Stephen Haynes?
No.
I haven't seen Stephen Haynes tonight.
No,
he doesn't watch he doesn't watch my streams.
It's too early for him.
Yeah.
We may
Andrew
see him
says
in the
Jeffrey
chat
Combs.
And Jeffrey Combs. Mary says, I only knew the answer because you said the same amount as we do. Well, good that you even know how many humans have. That's
well, Mary knows a lot about anatomy.
Because she likes to hurt you. Oh,
no, she's a trained masseuse.
Ooh, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Jody's a lucky man.
Got one of those portable folding massage tables and everything.
Wow,
Ooh.
cool.
Oh
So you would have very strong hands then.
I have very strong hands when they're not weak. Mary has extremely strong hands.
So she doesn't need to ask you to open the pickle jar. You need to ask her to open the pickle jar.
Yes. No, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. I have a hard time because my hands are messed up. I got carpal tunnel syndrome, and I got problems with my knuckles, stuff like that. And when I try to put a lot of pressure or grip heavily, I get
Yep.
cramps in my hands and pains in my fingers. So yeah, Mary has to open jars for me occasionally.
Okay, I'm going to read the question one last time, and I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to answer. The International Astronomers Union has renamed asteroid 1999 UL 46 to 70713 something, citing this person's role as the founding member, as a founding member of the board of advisors to the Science and Entertainment Exchange.
Science and Entertainment Exchange. I'm gonna go with Bill Nye.
Okay.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Over there. You get over there.
Trent says Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk. Captain
All right.
Kirk.
The
Easy
actual
jerk.
answer is someone who has appeared in Star Trek as Ensign Rivers. The answer is Seth MacFarlane.
Really?
It is.
Excellent. That's awesome.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I had to throw
Good
another
old
Seth MacFarlane
Seth.
question in.
Right on. Too bad Don wasn't here to throw his answer out.
Yep.
He would have got two of them right tonight.
Well, that's
Yep.
what I was kind of hoping. But wait, are there more Seth MacFarlane answers? We'll have to wait and see.
That guy's everywhere.
All right, question number 3. How many times has Neptune orbited the sun since its discovery in 1846? How many times has Neptune orbited the sun since its discovery in 1846?
7.
7. The same number of bones a giraffe has in its neck.
Mm-hmm. Hold this up.
Now I've got the Bill Nye song stuck in my head.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Which ones?
No guesses so
Trying to-
far.
No,
Trying to
not at
figure
all.
out which. Trying to get these to connect so I can figure out which is positive and negative here. Can't seem to get a connection. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got it. Found it. All right. Now, do I have another tiny? Oh, I do. Oh, look, it's so tiny. It's so cute. These. Here.
Trent says once.
I know it's not many.
All right. One last time for asking the question. And then I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to submit an answer. Since its discovery in 1846, Neptune. Sorry. How many times has Neptune orbited the sun since its discovery in 1846?
I think it's 7.
7?
But I'm not Google fooling anything, so.
Nope, we can see both your hands are doing.
I don't have Siri or any voice things.
It's still only Trent answering.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the answer, Trent was right.
Only once?
Yep, since its discovery in
Wow.
1846, Neptune has made one full orbit, which it finished in 2011.
Come on, Neptune, step it up. Jeez.
That's a long year.
That is a
man.
long year.
I've already orbited 51 times. And I've
All
only
right.
been alive for
Question number 4. This will be a much shorter period of time. How long does it take for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? How long does it take the International Space Station to orbit the Earth? PJ says, I've got to go. Time for me to get back on to work on the Enterprise. Said, be right back.
Thank you for watching, man.
So how long does it take the International Space Station to orbit the Earth?
17 hours.
17 hours? Okay.
About that long.
Now I have the song Round, Round She Goes. Round, round she goes.
Round and round. What goes around comes around.
So 17 answers. Jody is the closest so far. But unfortunately, Jody, you went over.
Oh, man.
Trent says 2 hours. Now, Trent is the closest. But unfortunately, Trent, you went over.
Nah.
The answer is about 90 minutes.
Wow.
So every hour and a half, the International Space Station goes around the Earth.
They're
It's
flying.
cruising.
Yeah, they're going quick. Imagine if they ran into a stationary satellite or something. Ooh. Game over.
Hit anything at that speed.
Yeah, hit a floating little bolt or something or a nut. There's so
A
much
stupid
space
electric
debris up there.
car that's orbiting Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened? Car accident. Tesla.
All right. Question number 5 in science. What is it called when a solid changes directly into a gas?
Ha ha ha!
What
I
is
know
it
that
called?
one.
What is it called when a solid changes directly into a gas?
Fart. No, but I do know what it is.
Yeah, you're right, Trent. Nothing in orbit is stationary. Trent says, anion.
He took my answer.
Right. Got some fiber optics here. Very, very small and thin. Too small. Let's see. Well, that's gone. Hopefully it doesn't end up lodged in my foot someday.
Ooh, no kidding.
Well, it's just this, but
Still,
I get dog hairs in my feet. I'll get like
those are some pretty coarse dog hairs.
well, they get stuck in your sock or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they they work their way into like a little tiny crack in your skin.
Yeah, I've had those when we had our Rottweilers.
Looks
Pull
okay.
out like
Go ahead.
pull out like a inch long hair. What were you going to say, Ken?
Looks like somebody else is answering.
Yeah, Andrew says, I'm not sure of the answer, but I'm sure it's sublime.
Haha, Andrew. He knows the answer.
All right, Jody, what do you have for an answer?
Sublimation.
That is correct. Sublimation. And that was all the questions in science. That was 20 questions already. I have another 10, though.
And we have another 50 minutes.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. The next category is Christmas trivia. Christmas trivia. Question number 1. Before turkey was common, what meat was often served at Christmas in England? Before turkey was common, what meat was often served at Christmas in England? There's actually 2 answers. Either or is good.
Lamb.
Lamb, okay. Jody says lamb.
I never said that.
Sorry, Keith
Andrew
said lamb.
does.
Oh, Andrew says lamb. Okay.
Well, I said lamb as well.
Okay, so 2 for lamb.
Move this.
Trent says fish and chips.
Mincemeat
Kidney
pie. Mincemeat pie.
Hey.
Bangers and mash.
Blood pudding.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you guys a hint.
Don't break.
Now, if you think about Ebenezer Scrooge, what did he send the boy to go get when he tossed the coin out the window after his nightmare?
The fattest you can find.
The fattest what?
Goose.
Goose.
Yeah. Christmas goose.
So yes,
Fiddlesticks again.
the one answer is goose. Now, can anybody guess the other thing? I would have never guessed this other thing myself.
It's not moose.
No, it's not moose.
Gefilte fish.
And I'm assuming this other thing goes way back before the Charles Dickens play, but I have no idea because I never would have guessed anybody eating this for Christmas or ever.
Haggis.
No, I've heard of people eating haggis. This is something I've never even heard of people eating before.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant never heard of eating for Christmas.
No, this is something I've never heard of people eating in general. Andrew says blood pudding. I'll give you guys the answer. The answer is a boar's head.
Huh.
Yeah, a boar's head. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I would have ever thought of anybody ever eating. Like I could
I've
see,
heard of people eating it, yeah.
I've heard of people eating boar, like the whole animal, but not just let's have a boar's head.
Well, if you're gonna just
come on
eat,
over for some boar head.
if you're just gonna eat one end of an animal, I think the head is the way to go.
Oh, the jowls would be good, and
Wish I had a little
Probably
bit thicker of a fiber optic. It's not quite big enough. Got some coming in the mail, but it's going to be a couple weeks before it gets here. I ordered a roll. Too small, smaller than my holes. This is like fishing line, this stuff. I need like some 0.5 mil or 0.7 mil.
Also, CA glue doesn't work or play well with fiber optic.
Well, it's just that it's so little.
Yeah.
So I'm probably better off if I just remove that and just try to have the light emitting right out of the hole there. And then maybe put some glue in it or something.
Andrew said Borg head, you said?
Borg head. Yes, wild Borg.
All right. The next Christmas question. This is an American question. What U.S. president made Christmas a federal holiday? Which U.S. president made Christmas a federal holiday?
Calvin Coolidge.
Do you know the answer, Keith?
nope.
Okay. Not that I would have either. I mean, then again, I'm also Canadian, so.
That's something I do not remember learning.
I like how you paused there. That's something I don't remember. Learning.
Do you have a thicker putty you could have used to seal up those holes a little bit, maybe?
Well, I don't want them to be smaller. I want them to be a little bit larger because it's supposed to be those three
Right. So you're just
sort
going
of
to insert
sensor
the fiber
windows or
optic
whatever
later.
they are. If I get some, well, I am getting some, but I think I'll just maybe try to fill in the holes with
Or just
some
see how the
white
holes look right
glue.
now.
Yeah,
See if the light
just gotta
comes
get
through
this.
right now.
It kind of does. It'll need a little bit of diffusion.
Helen showed
One
me
and
the
a half.
answer, and it was a very long time ago.
Yes, it was. And thanks, Helen. I'm glad to hear that you're listening.
Always nice to have Helen around. She's good for a sassy comment here and there. Mary's looking forward to meeting Helen at Wonderfest next year.
Well, for good. I know Helen's excited to come and
She
meet
thinks they'll
everyone.
probably get along swimmingly.
I think Mary and Helen will be like two peas in a pod, causing havoc.
Excellent.
Oh, we have an answer. And Howard's
Ulysses
here.
Grant? Hey, Howard. I'm not around. Wait, I might be around the waist.
What's up, Howard?
We're all round in the waist.
Howard,
Yes,
now that you're
yes,
here, I'll
yes.
ask this question one more time, and I'll give you about 30 seconds to answer, and then I'm going to say the answer. This is under Christmas trivia. Which U.S. president made Christmas a federal holiday? Which U.S. president made Christmas a federal holiday? We got some more answers, or at least one more answer.
Let's see. Yep. Andrew says President Jeffrey Combs.
President Combs. This way, President Combs. I need tiny clips.
And Mary says
Clamps.
perfect LMAO, probably about
Clips
her and
clamps.
Helen being two peas in a pod, causing havoc.
Yes.
All right. The answer is Keith. What's the answer?
The answer is
Grant.
Keith?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah.
Ulysses S. Grant.
So, yes, a very long time ago.
After the Civil War.
Yep. All right. The next question in Christmas trivia. Question number 3. According to the Bible, what did the 3 wise men bring baby Jesus?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
According to the Bible, what did the 3 wise men bring baby Jesus?
Weed, heroin, and opioid.
Food, clothes, medicine.
And we have to hold on here.
I know what it is. I went to a Catholic school, so I know. What? Get out of here. Come on. Come on with that. Thank you, Howard. Stop.
That's awesome, Howard.
Yes, very awesome, Howard. And here it is.
God, you've been dashed. You bastards!
That one's all the way at the bottom of the list. Took me that long.
Yeah,
to find it.
my audio board is not organized very well because I usually don't use it. I'm usually on here by myself, so my hands are occupied most of the time. Thank you, Howard. Bedroom golfer. Wasn't he a President Clinton? Maybe Grant? So my mom had this book. My brother has it now, but it was a first run edition of the memoirs of Ulysses S. Grant, and the book was printed in 1885.
Yep. And Howard says, "Stupid phone, I'll just sit here." Then he says,
try to answer the
"Okay."
question.
He says, "Okay, I'll leave."
Don't leave.
I'm also waiting for Andrew to throw in.
Stick around.
Answer.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Glue your fingers to
unclamp
the
it
model.
here. No, actually, I haven't done that yet. Look at that.
You're not doing it the Jordan way.
Surprisingly,
The Jordan.
well,
way.
that's not only exclusively the Jordan way. I can glue my fingers to a model just as good as any man.
Come on, Andrew. You should have the answer for this one as well. You should know this one. Most people should know this one. At least in my upbringing, I would think most people should know this one. But according to the Bible, or if you want to pronounce it differently, the Bibli.
The Bible. The bibliothèque.
What did the three wise men bring baby Jesus?
Oh, the third one's escaping me.
All right, now we have some answers.
Frankincense, gold, and myrrh.
Yeah.
Myrrh. Do the meerkat. Do the meerkat.
Howard says, "I screwed up and glued my hand to the P."
So the P. What?
That's liquid.
Piece.
Was it the PP? You glued your hand to your PP?
Oh, no.
And Andrew says, "Can you repeat the question?"
All right, I will repeat the question. According to the Bible, what did the three wise men bring baby Jesus? Howard.
Howard said, "Screwed up once and glued my hand to my pole."
Once.
Just one.
Well, I hope you
Never
didn't do it
again.
more than once. Too funny.
Too funny how you glued your hand. to
Andrew
your
said
wiener.
nothing. Andrew said nothing because he was a toddler when they showed up.
Technically, you are correct. But in the narrative of the birth of baby Jesus, the answer is gold, frankincense, and myrrh. He makes it. Oh man!
Howard said, "Trouble, many years of pain and death." And Trent says, "CA makes terrible lube."
Yes, terrible. Terrible indeed.
Christmas.
And Howard
Sure.
Go ahead.
Question number 4. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, who is George Bailey's guardian angel? In It's a Wonderful Life, who is George Bailey's guardian angel?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, PJ's back. I agree with you there, PJ. I'm currently Aztecing the Reliant. Trent's got an answer.
Yep. Death McFarlane.
Death McFarlane.
Oh, there we go. He's correct.
Seth. He come back and said Seth.
Yeah. Do either of you two have an answer?
Nope.
It's just a first name. George Bailey's guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life.
A little tough to see because
Yeah, the camera kind of blows it out.
well, the red lights from the Bussard things are kind of washing it out too.
How does it look in person?
Looks pretty good. I can see 2 individual little rectangles of light coming through the impulse engines there. So once it's all light blocked, once this is all painted around the outside,
Mm-hmm.
then probably be a lot better. Like if I can cover this maybe with my finger, yeah, you can't really see. You can almost kind of see where we got the holes. I don't know. For the size of what I'm dealing with here, I'd say it's a pretty good effort.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just tone this down a bit.
So the answer is Clarence. The guardian angel's name is Clarence. You guys remember watching that movie like every Christmas for, throughout the 80s and 90s?
I've never seen it once.
No.
There, look at that.
Oh.
There's the front.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm going to drill them out slightly
nice.
larger. They're just really tiny right now. I'm going to drill them out a bit larger because there's a bit of glue meniscus in there.
And Andrew,
looking at this with my eyes, it's like barely shining through the plastic at all here. Like it looks really, really good, but the camera is just totally picking it up.
And Andrew, being a smart guy, I think he might get this one next. By the way, Andrew, I sent you a message just seeing if you wanted me to produce for you tonight.
And Howard's saying, Jody, I don't know, but it's got a long poop chute out the back.
It's got, yep. That's the gas nozzle. So that's going to go something like right there. I wish I hadn't have broken that off a little too short. It was longer, but I was trying to bend it and it snapped. So I don't know, maybe I can extend it with a little plastic tube or something so it's sticking out sort of around right here. So this kind of just makes it in there. It's just going to fit.
Question 5. What is the official Christmas flower in North America? What is the official Christmas flower in North America?
I think I know what this one is. I think I have the answer. I'll have an answer to this one. Okay, so I'm done with the little enterprise for now. I have to focus on the little box here. There's not really
Trent
much I
said-
can do. Well, I can add the little details. Let's see, I got
Trent
the little
says
deflector
poinsettia.
here.
Poinsettia. Okay.
And Howard wants to know, so did anyone sit through the 12-hour HTM stream?
Yeah, what was that all about? I saw a thing on Discord saying that it was still going in the morning or something.
Well, it wasn't on StreamYards, but looked like it was still active on YouTube.
Huh.
It was showing still active on YouTube, but it was just the background page, and then I got the spinny circle when I went in, and it
Oh,
just
like
sat
it was
there.
loading.
Yeah. And
That's
Howard
weird.
says
Some kinda-
amaryllis.
Kind of a little glitch, I guess.
Amaryllis.
Amaryllis, Texas.
Do either you two gentlemen have an answer?
Question
That's the
again, please.
poinsettia.
Oh, the poinsettia, yeah.
Yeah. The poinsettia. Okay. And so the answer is a poinsettia.
This one's twisted.
And they're poisonous for pets.
Not good.
And people.
Yep.
All right. The final category for tonight is geography.
Geography.
A lot of these are ending on some. I'm hoping this is ending kind of for trivia tonight on an easier note, but we'll find out. Question 1 in geography. What is the name of the longest river in Africa? What is the name of the longest river in Africa? Howard.
And you're coming up on 25 minutes left, Jody.
All righty.
And Howard says, "See, I suck at curvier, whatever." Not sure what he's
Geography.
trying to type there.
Trivia.
Geography.
Trivia. So I'm just going to sit it out, so I'll just buy my points. And he says, "Hell no, I suck at geography." Then he says, "That one that I pee out of because it's mostly desert, right?"
So
Trent
that question
says-
again, what is the name of the longest river in Africa?
Trent says the Nile, question mark.
Do you two gentlemen have an answer?
I would have said the Nile. But look at this.
Mhm.
This little dish has merely a tiny bump in the center to signify that that's no good.
You're going to have to pin that.
I'm going to have to pin that.
That's what I said.
And Howard says if Alec was here, he would be in denial.
Denial.
So,
And yes, I'd say the Nile as well.
yes. So the answer is the Nile. Question 2. What is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world? What is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world?
And Howard says, I'm just going to say my answers are going to get worse from here.
Jody, are you talking? No? Okay.
No, he muted his camera, I think.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, because I'm switching screens here between trivia questions and StreamYards.
Howard says Ian's ego.
So, what is the name of the world's...
I wasn't muted. I thought I was muted.
Okay. Well, we didn't hear anything.
No.
You didn't hear my my tool right there in front of the camera?
We did
Nope.
not.
Noise canceling must have canceled it out. Oh
Yep.
no, I've spilled my red paint.
Well, at least it was on there, not on your new mat.
Trent says
Yes.
the K2
Trent
for
says
the
K2.
answer.
Okay.
Yep. And that's what I
Yeah,
was going to
K2.
guess as well.
K2. K2.
Okay.
K2. Okay. 2.
Mountain climbing's bad. Okay.
All right, so now mountain climbing. So now I need something to use for the little pin. Got
A pin.
hole in there. A pin. I wonder if I can use one of these fiber strings here.
Should be able to.
That's too small. It's gone.
The hole's too
It's
small
too
or the
minute.
fiber's too small?
The fiber's too small. It's too minute. Wait, just one minute. I got little chunks of wire that I cut off of the contact.
So if anybody's late in joining, feel free to answer these, jump in and answer any trivia questions. So, what is the name of the second tallest mountain in the world? And the answer is K2.
Only $14.99 from K2 Records.
Question number 3. Remember, I said these questions are easier. So, question number 3, what is the name of the deepest point in Earth's oceans? What is the name of the deepest point in Earth's oceans?
Mariana Trench. Howard, oh, that's easy. Ian's ass. And Trent says the Marianas Trench. Did we lose Ken?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Did we lose Jody?
I'm still here.
Okay.
He's just showing no talking.
Just a little quiet. I'm still here.
So the answer is yes, the Marianas Trench.
Marianas.
All right. Geography. Question number 4. What is the name of the supercontinent that existed millions of years ago? What is
Which
the
one?
name? What
Which
is the
one?
name
There have been several.
of the supercontinent that existed millions of years ago?
There have been several. The
What's
one
the
that we
most
all know?
Yeah, the one that most
Most
people
well
know.
known? Okay. So it's not Gondwana.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Howard says, I'm.
I could hear
Go
you in the
ahead.
background.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so I need you know how the little antenna has like a little nodule at the end, like a little ball or whatever?
Yep.
So I have an idea.
Do you have any kicker?
No, I don't have kicker, but
Little
I'm
drop
gonna
of super
put a
glue.
little ball. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a little ball drop of super glue. Just use this lid right here. And
I've done that with antennas on like tanks and stuff.
Okay.
Howard says he's lost. Nobody's looking for him. And his
So we're
answer
dipping
is
in the glue.
Pangea. And Trent says Pangea. Or Pangaea. However you would say that.
Gia. So I'm just dipping in the glue, and then I'm dipping in the powder. And
Howard said a sewing pin would have maybe been good.
oh, because it's got the little pinhead on there. It
Yep.
would be too big. It would have been a little big.
There you go.
Hey,
Looking good.
that'll do,
Yep.
pig. That'll do.
So yes, the answer I was looking for is Pangea.
Gia. Gia.
And 15 minutes left, Jody.
And I only have one question left, so yeah.
Perfect timing. That's I wish that was a little flatter. It's like a dome shape, that dish there. It could be a little more dish shaped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever. It's
It
pretty
looks
small.
good.
It's
Looks
actually
good to me.
Can't believe I did that, man. Can't believe I made that.
Yeah, looking really good.
Got our impulse engines there. It's hard to see until this gets all light blocked. So the only thing I got to do left for the ship is make my little domes. I have to remake them because the ones I did, they were a little too small and they looked weird. So they got to be more almost the same circumference as the nacelle here. It's pretty much the same size, just slightly smaller. The ones I had were a little too small. It wasn't so bright on camera. But once yeah. That's pretty cool. Even the neck's going to get a little bit. Not every window, I think, will get it. I don't know. Maybe once I fill those windows in with some glue or something,
Yeah.
it might refract in there a little bit. It might diffuse. So we got the little bottom ones.
Andrew, would you like me to produce for you tonight or no?
Andrew said his
Looks like I
tea's
didn't get
made.
any. I I didn't get any light coming through my little center dome here. So I think I'll drill it out and then fill it in with something a little more translucent.
Yeah.
Because
And
the plastic here is really thick compared to everywhere else.
Andrew's got a question for you on screen, Jody.
Are you planning to stream same time, same station next week? Depends on. Sometimes I start at 6. Sometimes I start at 7. It depends on what I'm doing. I like to have at least a couple hours to stream before Canadian Starships starts.
Yeah.
I'll probably start at 6 again. And 6 seems like a good time. Yes. Yes. Yeah, sure. 6, Andrew.
And Cam says, looking awesome, Jody.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you.
Yeah. And the yes
That's,
was to Ken, I believe.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Excellent. So we're going to get to hear your voice while we watch Canadian Starships. Did we do all the questions?
Last question is, what U.S. state is home to no documented venomous snakes? What U.S. state is home to no documented venomous snakes?
That's an easy one.
Yep.
Which is different than poisonous snakes because, snakes aren't really poisonous. They're venomous.
Alaska.
Alaska? Howard says Alaska.
I'll ask again. What state is the
has no documented venomous snakes? So yes.
So we're gonna have something that looks like this.
That's looking amazing, Jody.
Ever see that show Art Attack? I think I might have to relocate my hole there to be a little more in the center.
Yeah.
I was going for this one way over here. Fits into there. But like I said, I was trying to bend this and it broke because I had about this much and it would have curved out that way and it was ending up right in the center of the thing like that. But I lost a bit of that, so maybe I'll move it to one of these spots right here. There we go.
And the answer is Maine. No, I'm just kidding. The answer is Alaska. See, I told you those geography questions I made a little easier because I was just like, you know what? It's kind of going to be near the end of the stream. I figure let's give everybody some easy stuff. Some of the ones I had there tonight I found were a little more difficult.
Yeah, you always have some challenging ones. I like that. Move from
Yep,
studio.
definitely. Got to have easy ones. Got to have some challengers.
Well, I think I'm gonna pack it in. There's 10 minutes left. What does Howard say? You got a stirring straw to make that longer. I actually have some rigid plastic thick straws. They're like supposed to be reusable ones, but they're really thick and strong. So I think I can use one of those.
It was Alaska, Howard.
It's Alaska. Yeah. It's Alaska.
I'll figure this out
because it was such an easy question.
I'll figure it out, Howard. But that's it for me for tonight. So there. At least we got the Enterprise mostly finished. It needs painted. Like I said, it needs painting and it needs Bussard caps. And I'm going to drill those out just a touch more. Come on, focus. There we go. So there's a little bit of surface tension from the glue in there. Blocking it. I'll clear those again. Those will look a little better. And who knows? I might attempt to. I'll do a couple around the side here and see if it shines through, if it's worth it. If not, I'll just fill it back in with some putty or glue or whatever. And I'll have to drill the bridge dome to get more light coming through there, and I'll have to drill out the lower sensor dome and replace that with some translucent material. Other than that, that's it. That's all for me. So, Ken, thank you very much for coming on and running the trivia tonight. I appreciate that. Keith, thank you very much also for being here, taking care of the chat, and just helping me along. You guys always notice things that I'm doing where I might make a little error, or there's an idea that I could implement that I may not have thought of. So it's always good to have another set of eyes and another set of brains on here for stuff like this. It's nice that you put a nice
little heart over there on your puppy pad.
Didn't I now?
Yeah, to show your audience how much you love them.
Didn't I? Isn't that wonderful? Here, let's just...
So Trent Cam,
spruce that up a
I'll
little.
say great stream. And Mr. Brightside said, love the stream.
Thank you, Mr. Brightside. I hope you tune in to the next one. I'll be doing this again next Saturday. At same bat time, same bat channel. Stick around. Well, don't stick around because it's on a different channel. Go to Canadian Starships. Look for this logo. If you're not already a viewer of Andrews, and if you're not, I hope you become one. Because if you want to watch a real craftsman build real Star Trek models, I recommend checking him out.
He's going to be building something a little bigger tonight.
A little bigger, yeah. His ships are slightly larger scale than what I usually work on.
A skosh.
I'm making
a skosh bigger.
Yeah.
Just a skosh.
Just a few millimeters larger. Different.
It's my other one. Kind of showed this earlier, but here it is again. So that's actually quite a bit bigger than the Enterprise.
Tis
indeed. So this is my own design of a ship. It's based off a drawing that I made. And I used the Enterprise B kit to make this one. And I currently just started my first part 1 of my next build series, which is going to be a larger version of this out of the Excelsior model. So stay tuned to Trek Mods for that. The first video should be up in the next couple days. And it usually takes me a while to build these models. They go on to about 25, 26 parts. So if you're willing to stick it out for the long haul and watch these things get created from nothing into something, go check out my channel. Put your notifications on and you'll see when I upload new videos. And join the HTM's main channel tomorrow at 4 Eastern for our group stream. We'll be get together. There's a bunch of people on the stream modeling all different things. We do that every Sunday, and we do the same thing every Friday. Check us out there, and I hope you all jump over to Canadian Starships and check out Andrew. So thanks once again to Ken, this guy right here, and thanks again to Keith, this guy right here. You can't see their logos, but I can. Check out Bricks and Sprues on Tuesday. That's Keith's channel. Check out Bricks and Sprues on Tuesday. And check out Ken's Hobby Bench if you want to see an awesome Reliant build, among other cool stuff, including Terminator Tuesday and some other cool things that Ken's working on. So thanks, Ken. Thanks, Keith. And that's it for me. We already rolled the beautiful Starship footage at the beginning, so it's just the outro. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, And we'll see you in the chat on Andrew's show. Bye for now.